I have found that there's one significant thing that makes each and every child participate in a lesson. I want to be. And today, something interesting happened in the morning before I went out to teach. In the morning, I usually discuss the day's lessons with all my assistants. And we talk about what we're going to do, what games we're going to play, and all that. And one of them asked me a question. She said that this particular teacher says that her games are boring, but Teacher Williams' games are fun. So she wanted to know, she wanted to have some ideas on what I do with my class or what she should do. And that got me thinking because I had never really actually thought about it in that way, as in what makes the games fun. Because technically, what we think is that, okay, it's a game, it's supposed to be fun, right? But sometimes there are games that the kids actually do not participate. So, after thinking for a while, I do realize that there's actually one significant thing that makes every child want to participate in a game. Maybe you can try this out. Maybe you can think about this and try this in your lesson. And I found that if there's something funny or there's something funny about the game, elbow. Let's say elbow. Elbow. It makes the kids want to participate. It's not just if an interesting game, they would want to participate. That's okay. But I'm saying that there's this one thing that every child wants to participate for that reason. When there's something funny, every child wants to be a part of it. So I remember there's this one instance. I was teaching a class and I was trying to get the kids to do something, particular TPR. I did it over and over. Some of the kids were not willing. You would think it's a TPR. Kids will want to do a TPR. But the kids were not, they weren't budging. They weren't willing to do it. The class was not boring, but they were kind of exhausted. The time of the day, the time of the class, and all, until one of their colleagues, one of the other kids, did the same CPR in a funny way, and it was like magic. Every other child started doing it the same way in that way, and they were all laughing. So I took advantage of that. And then I let them do the TPR in that way, in that fun way. And then I realized that is actually the one thing. I've now realized that is the one particular thing that makes each and every child want to participate in what you're doing. When it's fun, when it's funny. I'm not sure if I should even say when it's fun. I think instead when it's funny. It can be fun without being funny, but rather, particularly when it's funny, every child wants to have a piece of what is going on. So that has got me thinking about particularly how to make games and instances in the class funny. Obviously, my way of teaching ESL is making it fun. So I usually do a lot of things that, there's a saying, there's a thing, you're not supposed to be the clown. You're supposed to be fun, not the clown. Or you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be a source of entertainment, not the entertainment. But sometimes I find it difficult differentiating the two, turn the two apart. Because of the level of kids I teach, I tend to bundle it all together sometimes. And I find that this one particular thing, for example, if you've watched my video with the sticky ball, where I let the kids just press not the sticky ball, the squishy ball, where I let the kids press the squishy ball. And, because that is funny, every child wants to do it. So let's ponder about this together. Let's see how this goes. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Let me know what you think about it. If you think there's any other thing that makes each and every child wants to participate in the class, let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching this one. I'll see you in the next one. Love and peace. This has been a rant. Bye-bye.